Greetings, YouTube. Warren Buffett would like to increase taxes on the wealthy. He understands that if we're going to have shared burdens at the moment, because of our current economic downturn, that those burdens should be shared by everyone and not just the middle class and the poor, which is at the moment how they're being spread around. Because all the programs that are going to be cut are going to only affect the middle class and the poor, effectively increasing the amount of money that they spend, which is effectively a tax increase. Now, you may be wondering, why should I care about some socialist named Warren Buffett and what he thinks about taxation? Well, Warren Buffett is a billionaire with the capital B, one of the wealthiest people in the United States. And he understands that his people, his fellow billionaires and millionaires, have been coddled by the U.S. Congress like nobody's business. And it's time for it to stop. I'm also going to link to another article which was written by Fred Clark, the Slacktivist. He collected a number of different quotes dealing with economic injustice that's going on at the moment, which I think are pertinent and quick reads because they're all fairly short. One of them was from Warren Buffett as well. But I'll be linking to an op-ed piece that Warren Buffett wrote recently on this topic, just this week, I think, the other day. Warren Buffett's a smart man. He knows that no matter what the tax rate is, if an investment's a good investment, the wealthy will make it. And if we don't have a functioning middle-class system, we're all in big trouble because it is the middle class that drives America. We need a strong middle class, strong labor, strong consumer protections, and strong capital. And we can have these things if we adopt liberal progressive platforms. If we stop coddling the billionaires and the millionaires. If we stop pretending that Reaganomics ever worked, because it didn't. Corporations right now are sitting on $1.5 trillion of capital. They're doing nothing with it. Why? Why should they bother? They don't care if Americans are out of work. Eventually they may care, but by then, how much of the middle class will be left? And that's their goal. Erase the middle class. Create a new feudalism. Tiny little percentage of rich folks, great big percentage of poor folks. Warren Buffett's smart enough to realize that's bad for us. I also think he's smart enough to realize that the current atmosphere in America is turning against the billionaires and millionaires, and he doesn't want to be on the chopping block if that gets really ugly. Because remember, 80% of Americans want to raise taxes on the wealthy, and yet no one in Congress wants to do that. Their allegiances seem to be lying with the millionaires and billionaires and not with you and I. At the moment, the only ally we seem to have is Warren Buffett, which isn't too bad, I guess. He is a billionaire. But I encourage you to go look at his article and the quotes that Fred Clark put together. It's enlightening reading. And remember, Comrade Buffett would like to have a word with you.